So here is my review of the Subzero Tube 5 combo. Quite a small combo. You can see if I put my hand there for reference, it's about 14 inches wide, about a foot tall, 8 inches deep. On the top you've got input, clean volume, switch for the overdrive channel, overdrive gain and volume, treble and bass, on and standby. In the back we've got a mains connection there which you can unplug, which is nice. Some of the cheap ones you just lead that go straight in, and then you've got the choice. You can disconnect the speaker. You've got sockets for you see them there, 4 ohm and 8 ohm input into speakers, so you can just plug the speaker in. The included speaker is a Celestion, and it's a G8C15, which I think is the standard Celestion 815. Quite a nice little speaker. Now have a look at the spec on the back here. It says actually it's rated at 2 watts at 8 ohms. I don't know whether that's just a nominal power reading or what, but there it is, 2 watts 8 ohm. It says on the site, it says it's a 5 watt amp, so I don't know which is right. Nice leather-ish strap. I don't know if it's real leather, but it feels quite nice, quite solid. Metal corners on the casing, all seems quite nicely made. Metal badge on the front there, and a nice tweed grille cloth on there. Seems all pretty solid, nicely made. There we are. So let's get around to plug it in and have a listen. As you can probably hear, there's a bit of a mains hum, not too bad. It's I think that's going to disappear as soon as you start playing. Certainly nothing to worry about. The reason I've got this is for a practice amp and for maybe small jams, local pubs, things like that, where you're just sitting with a few people playing. Plenty loud enough for that. So I'm going to try first of all on the clean channel. Okay, we've got a clean setting on about a 2, I guess. No numbers on there, so but yeah, around about a 2. So that's a clean setting, quite low. Let's give it a bit more volume, a bit more background noise coming in. Starting to dirty up quite nicely there around about 12 o'clock, and certainly that's getting above bedroom practice levels anyway, quite loud. We'll crank it right out just quickly. Okay, that's the clean channel then. No effects at all, we're just going straight into the amp. Let's try the drive channel, overdrive. It's quite low at the moment. We've got both set on about 2, I guess, again. set quite low on the treble. It's a bit trebly, this amp, so I've set it with quite a low treble setting. We'll just go back to the clean channel. So you can hear it's quite chimey there. Bass is up quite high. Let's try with them both on 12 o'clock. Fairly neutral sound. Let's see if I can get that there. There we are. And that's on the neck pickup, so very jangly on the bridge. So I think I'll be playing it normally backed off to about there, maybe a little bit of extra bass. That's with the treble turned right down at the moment. Let's take it up to about 9 o'clock there. Crunch there now. Let's take that back down. Let's try the overdrive channel. Standby switch on here as well, so that we can pre-warm the valves, I guess. So if we switch that back on, it should come straight back on. Try the lots of gain, not much volume on the overdrive. That's gain maxed out now then. Extra volume as well as the gain. That's quite nice actually. Don't mind that at all. So there we are. Subzero Tube 15. Great value for money, I think. There we are. Let me know what you think. Okay, here's a quick tour of the inside of the amp. Took the cover off expecting to find that horrible surface mounted stuff, and what we've actually got is a nice simple little circuit board. So if you wanted to upgrade any of the components, be a piece of cake. There's a spare output socket there which hasn't been used, which I'm thinking I might be able to fit a jack socket there wired up to the switch here for the overdrive, and that'll give me a foot switch for the overdrive, which would be cool. Can't see any real problem with that. I'll have to take this board out. I'll see how much. I'm not sure I'll bother, but looks pretty easy. We can see the speaker just about. It's, as I said, it's a Celestion G8 C15. I guess the C is for China, so it'll be a Chinese Celestion. All rather nicely made, actually. Pretty good. The cover is all what have I done with it? There's the back panel is all screened nicely, keep the RF down.